Why, hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. This is Otaku Showboat, as I try to get that light out of the frame. Today is Tuesday, June 17th, 2025. Hello, and welcome. What has been going on lately? Well, it's been hot. It's been hot. It wasn't as hot yesterday, actually. And today it won't be as hot either. Yesterday, the high was, in Fahrenheit, 76, which is just a bit above room temperature. Just a bit above room temperature. But the house was like 83. And in fact, during the 76-degree high, the temperature of the house went up to 84 degrees. When the house hit its high. I was like, great, fantastic, what's going to happen tomorrow? Today's high is 84. Tomorrow, the high is 95. And Thursday, the high is 94. These are very big numbers. Hello, Mr. Cat. Oh, that's not on. We got Mr. Cat. We got Ollie. Ollie has come to visit. He is here. Hello, Ollie Cat. He has come to visit. Yeah, we've got a 95 tomorrow, a 94 Thursday, an 86 Friday, 88 Saturday, 92 Sunday, and 93 Monday. So, yeah, summer's arrived. Yeah, at the store I got 2 bags of these things, freezer pops. I'm gonna be going through them pretty quickly. I swear to God, though, these used to be bigger. I swear that these used to be longer. Yeah, Mr. Cat. He wants to investigate. He wants to sniff at them. It's something different, so he has to investigate. Yes, I know that's netting. What are you gonna do? Just don't pop them. Just don't stick a claw in them. That would be ideal. Don't claw them, please. But yeah, they're 2 ounces each, and there's 36 of them in a bag. I got 2 bags. And I got actual, like, popsicles. I got the, they called them Freedom Pops. Because USA, they're red, white, and blue popsicles. Oh, now he's jumped down to the floor where I've put them to keep investigating. Alright, Mr. Kitty, just don't put your claws in them. Don't put your claws in it. You know what, I'm gonna cover it. It's gonna be covered, so now the cat will have to try to dig to get to it. He will probably try to dig to get to it. Hey, you. Oh. Mr. Kitty, hello, Ollie. Mwah. Mr. Ollie Cat. Yeah, how's Ollie Cat? How's he been doing? He's been keeping cool? I hope so. I hope the kitties have been keeping cool. They haven't been that disturbed, I think, by the heat. Because I've been feeling them and they've been okay so far. So far, we'll see. They haven't been, like, splayed out panting type behaviors. I haven't seen them like overheating thus far, but yeah, it's hot. It's hot, and it's going to get hotter. At least I have this fan. Unfortunately, the fan in my mother's bedroom for my mom, she her fan died yesterday. Her fan died. It's not even getting power anymore. And this is after it began to rattle. The whole thing started shaking, vibrating for a few hours, and then it lost power after vibrating for a while and making very loud noise. So we may need to get more of the fans. In fact, by the way, join my Discord. I've got links below, and in the Discord I have like sections. One of the sections is like ways that you can help support the stream, the channel, and it has a link to an Amazon wish list, so you can actually buy me things off of Amazon. You can buy the kitties things off of Amazon through that wish list. I've got a couple of cat things on there at the end of the list, but in general, the list includes now 3 fans, 3 of these exact fans. So you can get up to 3 of them from that list. Also, some things for the actual stream setup. I think I put on the things that I want. So like the new capture card that I would want to be able to actually stream the Switch 2 at 60 frames per second. And some 3D printing stuff. And coffee. If you want to buy me coffee, you can buy me coffee. I put the brand of coffee, several of the flavors of the brand of the coffee that I drink every day. I've been having Bones Coffee Company coffee lately, and they've actually launched their summer flavor lineup, which includes my favorite of the entire lineup from Bones Coffee, their pina colada flavor. It's a seasonal flavor, and I don't like that it's seasonal because it goes away. And it's hands down my number 1 favorite flavor of everything that I've tried from Bones Coffee. That is the number 1. And they've also got other seasonal stuff lately. They have a coconut rum, which I would like to try. Don't think that's necessarily seasonal, but it's been brought back apparently. But of the new, like an actual new flavor, they added a cherry ice cream coffee. I was like, I wonder how that's gonna be. Alright, in other news, games, just continue to play Guardians of Azima and Animal Crossing apparently now. Doing a little bit more in Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've flattened my island with a little exception so that I could have like elevated water and a elevated pond, so I can have fish spawns, at least temporarily. It's rather small. I'll have to extend it a little bit more, but I want to figure out what I'm going to do with the rest of the island. And I think what I'm going to do with the rest of the island currently is flower space for flower breeding. I think that's probably going to be what I do with the rest of the space is flower breeding. Getting the different colors of the hybrid flowers in Animal Crossing New Horizons is actually pretty easy. Frankly, I consider getting the blue roses, which is supposed to be the hardest thing, to be relatively easy. It's time consuming, yes, but it's a fairly straightforward process to get to the blue roses. What's not a straightforward process is if you want to, say, have a genotype chart of every single flower genotype in the game. That isn't as straightforward because the game does in fact model genes and Mendelian genetics inheritance for the flowers. And roses are more complex than the others. All the flowers but the roses use 3 genes to determine the color of the flower phenotype, whereas roses use 4, which is actually a pretty big jump in complexity. We know the genotypes of the seeds, the seed flowers, so basically, working from seeds, can you realistically get all of the genotypes? How do you know you have a specific genotype of flower? Well, you'll have to breed it with something that you know, and compare the results to the other possibilities that could have happened from the pairing of the parents. You'd have to continue to breed to check what the genotype is and to confirm what the genotype is. And then once it's confirmed, it can go into my like chart for each of the flower types. I did this on my first island, and I got quite a bit into the completion of that, actually. I got pretty far, but eventually I stopped playing because flowers consumed my life, and eventually I realized, oh hey, this is using way too much of my time that I could be doing something else, and so I started doing other things, and I eventually deleted the island. In fact, I was so into it that I had a Switch Lite and another account with a second copy of the game that I had purchased with the NSO family plan, which not necessary for this, but you know, just as long as you have 2 Switches with 2 copies of the game, you could have one copy go into the other through multiplayer, local multiplayer, and have all the accounts, all the profiles on that other Switch water your plants. And if you have 5 visitors water your plants, they're far more likely to produce offspring each day. So I would often spend like over an hour each day bringing in 5 profile account, like 5 characters on the other Switch to that original island to water my flowers to get the visitor bonus for the hybridizing. That was a time. I can technically do that again. I can assign my Switch 1 to that secondary account and load up a new island on it, spin up a new island, and add 4 of the profiles as 4 additional characters with the mayor for 5, and then start bringing him in through local wireless onto the main Switch 2 island that I'm running, and have them water the plants. Maybe. The issue that I had run into initially and why I had an NSO account with the family plan, I think it was because I wasn't able to add the other profile, the other account as a friend through local play, which was weird. I don't know if it's still like that though. So I couldn't like set permissions for the other account to be able to modify the island it was visiting, which is what I would have preferred because at the time it was a Switch Lite and I wanted to actually see and do stuff on the main screen. But I don't have to do that anymore because I could actually have both on main screens. Anyway, as for Guardians of Azuma, my main character is like level 83-ish now, and in that ballpark of game progression. Frankly, I think the game leans a little bit too heavily into giving the player stats based on adding decorations to the maps, the villages. Some of these decorations add like 100 to your stats, and you can have 4 copies of them, each giving you that 100 stats, that 100 of a stat. It's actually just bonkers. It's exceedingly significant, these bonuses from adding decorations. So it's like, really? It's like, really? It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel like real progression to me. It feels cheaty, gimmicky. It feels gimmicky. And I don't really like this idea of getting player stats from decorations. I don't really like the concept of it, At least not to that degree. Getting stats that increases your income from, or like increases your farming ability or ability, mining ability, lumbering, etc. is expected. I was expecting to get better bonuses on that, not straight up 100 stats to my character. At least nothing to like that extent. Like, it's night and day. And in fact, older decorations that you get at the beginning of the game become pointless because they only give like 3 to 5 units of a stat, whereas the new ones that I'm unlocking now are giving like 50 to 100 plus of a stat. It's like, okay, why? I understand that I believe it's that the developers want to force the player to engage with the village mechanics as they go through the story. They could have integrated it a lot better, I think, into the story. Just occasionally be like, hey, rather than continue the story, do the village stuff for a bit. But no, they make it so that you have to like start dying, not be, like walling progress by difficulty to force you to be like, okay, I guess I better do the stuff in the village now to get stronger. It doesn't feel good. It could be a lot more seamless, I think. But anyway, game. Game. Let us play Planet Crafter, where we are currently on Selenea, and we are approaching 1 Terra TI. We are entering the end phase, I believe, of Selenea, and I think I'm actually at that point where I could just wait out the finish of Selenea. It would take longer than the stream to hit, and I think this one is 5 to the max. I don't remember. What is this one for the max? Yes, it's 5 for the final terraformation index to unlock the Megadome. Whatever that does. And we will soon get to the ability to craft Blazar Quartz. Neat. A 1500% frog egg that I can just craft is nuts. Same with 1000% fish egg. It's a little bit nuts. Either way, our next destination will be Aquilus. Resources are scarce and mostly organic. No human traces detected. Oh boy. Seismic activity. Corals. Seismic shocks. Water plants. Breathable atmosphere already. Oh, no. This is terraforming stages, so we're going to get, eventually, we have to go through all of these stages. Hmm. $1,500% fish eggs. Woohoo. T2 wind just seems like pointless to me. I don't know about you, but it seems rather pointless to me at this phase of the game. The planetary delivery depot! Finally! That means we must have finally crossed that threshold. Alright, this thing This thing needs a trade rocket multiplier fuse. And does this only bring one of a thing at a time? I'd have to check everything for additional cosmic quartz. Really need to get a container for quartz at some point. Or multiple containers for multiple quartzes. Could have sworn I had more. Huh. Yeah, I could have sworn I had more. Anyway. I felt that sneeze coming. Alright. Hydration low. It says interplanetary exchange shuttles will bring back requested items from any container on a selected planet. If the shuttle contains items, it will also fill any depot that requests those on the destination planet. Sorry, but I don't necessarily understand exactly how this equates to automation. Okay, you can automatically launch when inventory is full, so you can use this to deliver stuff, or to send stuff, and then you can use these to pull stuff out. Okay, well, the issue is that this costs cosmic quartz. Yeah, I would classify that as an issue, because I don't believe I can make that. Yeah, this is a lot dumber of a system than I was expecting it to be. And by dumb, I mean not as in the opposite of, like, automated intelligence. This is a lot more manual, a lot more bulky than I was expecting it to be. Because basically it means that I'll have to have multiple of this thing, and multiple of this thing. Like, one for each and every single item. And for God's sakes, I am not going to have two-way transfer, because as soon as something here fills up entirely, it's going to completely prevent further transfers. So basically this is going to be either sending or receiving and nothing in between. It will not do both. It can do both. It is not safe for it to do both. Only send. Only send. Now, can this receive multiple shuttle containers? I don't know. I don't think so. So what I wanted was for this device to be an automated version of this here. Like, I wanted to just be able to say automatically and always bring me any arbitrary item from another planet. That's what I wanted from it. To be like, hey, bring me a bunch of super alloy rods. Just bring me super alloy rods. Bring it all to me. Like, go get it and bring it back and put it in here. And then go get more and bring it back and put it in here. Completely automated without me having to push the button and put in a manual request. But no. No. You need to have 2 of these. And you have to go to the other planet and you have to tell it to send to here. But this is in the way. Is it not? So it feels like in order to actually get deliveries of, say, super alloy rods here, I have to go back to Planet Humble now to set up an exchange shuttle here and send this stuff here through this. Which again, it just does not feel right to me. It feels bad. It feels really bad. Poorly implemented. As it feels with many of these newer features to the game. It just feels like oversight central. Like, no one actually put any thought into how it would actually be used in reality and what people actually would want out of these systems. Anyway, am I going to take this with me? I guess. Alright, we're going to go and power up that reactor that we did not finish powering up last time, the one that needed 5 of these cores. As much as I hate the rover, it is faster. Even without the tier 4 speed thing. Whoa, I can barely see. That's not ideal. Thank you so much, Dust Storm. So this is going to take a minute, just because we have some elevators to go through. I do hope that this isn't just unlocking a shortcut. This actually does something a little bit more meaningful. Oh great, so now it ends. And we have a whole other base to go to. Because we are not done exploring. We haven't gone over to this base that has the squash. Alright, let me up. Alright, here's the really long vertical elevator. I was hoping I could just hover up, but because it's based on the platform, how far up you can go, and that's a flat wall, it won't let me just climb up it. Oh well. There we go. And then there's this ride. Oh boy. This better be worth it. It had better be worthwhile. And I did bring the rover with me this time. Alright. Now, in here, we've got that. So, congrats, we have power in this building. I hope it's worthwhile. Oh look, cosmic quartz. I guess I better pick up all of it. Every unit that I find. Because it seems like I'm not able to craft it, at least not yet. Or maybe I am and I just don't know that I can. Why is it so dark in here, even though the power's on? Like, hello? I think I've read all of that information so far. Still haven't built the, signal thingy. Maybe I should do that at some point. Alright, well, we've got this, which is now powered. Please don't just be a shortcut. Please don't just be a shortcut. Please don't just be a shortcut. Please. Okay, at least... I was about to say at least there's a room. It is not just a shortcut. I know this room. We have been in this room. This is not the room. From before. Right. Here, this is the room. It was open the whole time? No, it just opened when I opened the thing. Alright, so what do we got? Blazar quartz. Who'd have thunk? I already have one of those. Growth fuse. Cool. 1,000 tokens. Energy fuse. Growth fuse. And I'll take fuses, but I don't really need anything else. Take fuses and I'll take cosmic quartz. I don't really need Blazar. Gotta say, I don't really need the Blazar quartz at this point. Any other doors now open that weren't open before in here? I don't know. Probably won't be able to care either. Alright. Oh, the mines. The mines are mining. The lasers. The lasers are lasering. Is this gonna automatically get more of the Blazar quartz? I don't know. It'd be nice. Anyway. Vehicle. Alright, let's go all the way over to that one. Oh, and then there is one more stop, actually. I think it's back there. I'll do that one first. It's just another little procedural style base that I said I would go back to once we had breathable atmosphere. And since we have breathable atmosphere, it's time. Oh, there's so many circuits here. What do you got? Jack? Got Jack all? Terra tokens. Don't go up. Staying on this floor. No. One of you. Okay, now I have to like go through all the things again because I'm pretty sure I crossed a few closed doors. Alright, that's the entrance. Yeah. Low cosmic quartz. Not going up yet. I think there was at least one other. Yeah. Okay, now I'll go up. This one. Low. Oh, a free fusion energy cell. Nice. Alright, what's on the ground floor? Tokens! Oh good, an access card. So that's 2. Out and down, around, back again, up here. Food! You know what, if there's a cocoa, I would take that with the wheat. It's actually 2 cocoa and wheat. Or eggplants. I don't really need those. Anything useful? Not really. Not even a chest? How dare you? How dare you, not even a chest. Alright, 2 levels up. Hello, thing. Not even a chest. Not even a chest in this room? What are you doing to me? Hello, safe with 5,000 credits. Aha, I'll take that. No, this way. It's just... It's a circle. Okay, sure. A circle. Okay, this level is large. Okay, again, a circle. Ah, there you are. The vault. 5,000. Cool. So many energy fuses. Glorious. So many things. I like what I'm getting here, although I'm not liking the iron from all the debris. Is that it? Another uppie? Wow. We're not quite done here, I think, or are we? Actually, we are. this was the last room. So, uppy. Big flower pot, huh? Alright, well, that, as they say, is that, I believe. I think that's everything in here. Now to figure out the way out. Oh yeah, there's this. We haven't been this way. This leads to a single container with Lirma. Should remember to take Lirma. Alright. Where is out? There is out. I did go this way. Alright, down 2. I will drink. I'll be at water soon, but whatever. And off we go. Wow, the game's actually running at 60. Who'd have thought? There's quite a few, or quite a bit of performance loss on Planet Humble. It was dipping into the 30 to 40 range when I was in my main base. So we're going to that place. And here's the water I could have drunk. So this place was inaccessible earlier, but hopefully by this point everything should be accessible. And I'm going to be driving back, so in goes everything. Hopefully I won't need more than 3 fusion energy cells. Hopefully, if I need fusion energy cells, more than 3, that I can get them from within. Wish I could loot those. Whoa, okay. I can't collect them. It won't let me collect them. Oh, it's an elevator. It's a bit more than just squash. Just a bit more than just squash, huh? I wonder if the auto collectors can collect everything in here. Humma. Oh, we got an access card. You know what that means. Okay. So there was an elevator here. Take me up. It is a second level of this. Oh boy. There's another access card. Wish I could loot all of this. That it? That all? Yes, no, maybe. Alright then. Please only need 2. It's wheat! Oh my goodness. It's like all the biotic stuff is here. More keycard. Oh, a red woe. Need more of those. May I drink? No. Aha! Fusion energy cell. Who'da thunk? So yeah, there's just gonna be more story elements in here about the climate faltering. That's been getting too cold. But we already kind of found out why. Because the Blazar quartz mining resulted in the Blazar quartz absorbing the heat of the planet. Or the moon, I should say. To the point where it became inhospitable. Oh, there's an uppies. There's 2 uppies. Looks like we are in fact going uppy. Because I need another key card. Oh, there's a red woe. Really? They're separate. And the thing I need is on the other side. I guess the sad part is that this place was great for agriculture, and yet everyone chose to do the mining because they found Blazar quartz. Without realizing that by mining the Blazar quartz, they would make it an inhospitable planet. Moon. Moon. The wheat. There's the one Terra TI. Alright, so what's in here? Besides wheat. A bunch of junk. Not much of value. Oh, there's a second level at least. Some tokens, another red woe. Really no other thing up top here. Sigh. So I wonder if this is actually everything. I wonder if it's actually everything and not just the squash. If I place the robotic collectors in here, I might end up with... Oh, something I missed. I might wind up with everything. Being able to select from anything in here. That would be pretty cool, actually. So, let me work on getting that stuff. Yeah, and this I don't think ever opened up for me. Oh! Fish eggs did appear. So I can actually collect the fish eggs. That's so odd that it didn't have collection points for insects. Yeah, hydration low. Low no longer. Alright, let's get back to the base so that I can make number go up faster. Such is the goal. Thou shalt make number go up faster. Alright, now, the next moon says that it is limited on inorganic resources, but it has a lot of organic stuff. To that end, I may need to hold off on traveling there until I have a means of automating the shipping of inorganic resources to Aquilus, and then bring with me the resources to receive that stuff. Because you can only take what's in your inventory plus the single container on the rocket. Now, my inventory is larger than it was. We did get a backpack upgrade here, I think. Alright, so we also got a couple redwow seeds. 3 redwow seeds. So in this forest of tall trees, I need to find which of you are empty. That one was empty. That one was empty. And that one was empty. Now, I think that's all 8 with something in it. I'm pretty sure that's now all 8 with something in it, and that automatically makes number go up faster. That shall make number go up faster. At least for the, oxygen. Oxygen shall increase faster. Now, we should also start seeing wild animals shortly. I think ultimately what I actually need to do is go to Planet Humble and start setting up these so that I can automate importing of stuff. Thing is, what would I export to Humble? If I wanted to export anything, what would I do? I don't know. Because I would like to bring in not only the super alloy, but also iridium, osmium, or iridium and osmium, and zeolite, and obsidian, and aluminum. Did we need all of it automated, though? Not really, actually. We have not needed it. It says it'll take 5 hours. Let's speed up that process. We can speed that up a bit, I think. Wait, why do I have super alloy in you? Huh? Actually, let's transfer all of the fuses into their own container. I clicked the thing, but I accidentally moved the thing. So, yeah, today we are trying to finish with this moon. At least get it to the point where it will finish as we begin to move on. Because it's not like I necessarily need the last unlock before I move on from here. This megadome. Yeah, you know what? I never did set up the receiver, did I? Silicon, titanium, iron. And aluminum. I'm sure there's going to be a few thingies that come in as a result of that. Right, and I wanted to investigate and a super alloy rod, huh? I wanted to investigate this thingy. Also, do you have the... Yes, you have the 1000%. Is this in a... Yeah. So actually, these are accruing Stabu fish eggs at this point. So I need to have a box requesting those. Sigh. So many boxes needed. I demand the Stabu fish eggs. So now the bots will bring all of them in. And then this has to demand them as well. Bots? Right, I need more bots. I need more production capacity, I think. That'll be a biggie. Yeah, that's a biggie. I need to build the thingy. This guy. Uranium, iridium. Oh, I actually have accrued a bit of iridium, haven't I? Interesting that the bots are seemingly actually working with the ecosystems. At least for the moment. Oh, and I unlocked the recipe for the blazer quartz. But in order to make it, I'll need to build this. Wait, where's all the cosmic? Still in the back? Is it in here? Yes. Oh goodness, I have brought so much. Hello, fuses. Titanium. Silicon. And then I'm gonna go upstairs. Aha. So that's what's building the fuses as well. But you can autocraft these, so why one even needs this? I don't know. I'd rather autocraft. I should set up autocrafting of blazer quartz. And supply it, I guess? I don't know. Maybe. Part of me is like, supply selenium. Supply the selenium. Did I ever set up a... Yes. Did I ever tell it to demand it? No. That's actually slightly problematic. I don't want it to supply it. I don't want it to demand it. I want it to supply selenium. Because if I'm gonna have this be a thing, I want this to demand selenium to auto ship to Planet Humble. And then on Planet Humble, I will autocraft the Blazar quartz. And from there I could import it, but it's like, why though? Why would I even need to automate this, actually? Like, we got through this whole planet without having to automate it, so why would I need to actually do that ever? Is there even really a point to that? Probably not. As long as I bring the stuff to build the platform in the first instance, it should be fine. There is one more test I want to do. I may as well build this. That's not the... This is the one. Yeah. May as well just build it, because then I can fill the inventory. So I wanted to test placing this guy. You let me select nothing. So the map over here says squash, but there happens to be, like, everything in that greenhouse. So I'm wondering, is it actually limited to that, or can I set this to get anything from in there? Because if I can do that, then I don't actually need to farm on this planet at all. That would be pretty weird, but it'd be possible. Because they have pretty much everything. I didn't see cocoa necessarily, but it doesn't mean it's not there. That's the way. Because I have to cross a chasm, I can't really use the rover for this. It's because of this jump here. And we are going to end the game on Prime, so... Or, we're going to probably not end the game on Prime, but it'll be the last one that I do, the last body that I terraform. And I'll probably travel back to Humble to finish the game, to win. Alright. So the question is, if I place this in here, what do you have access to? Only the squash. Seriously? In a greenhouse full of everything, literally everything, the only thing that it's going to actually let you get is the squash. Wow, that's so stupid. Like, there's wheat in here. Like, surely. No. Just squash. How dare you imagine anything else being possible? I'm not even gonna collect it. Screw that. Wow, I haven't really looked at this chest. Apparently. Maybe I can sneak through there. Let's spend a bit more time making the number go up faster. Sounds like a decent enough idea. Just gotta get back to my base first. Yeah, unfortunate that I have to like climb over all this. Seems like they really missed a trick here as well. This spot would have been perfect to have roots lift up these rocks. But no! We can't have that. We have to make the map feel like it's much larger by making people take a very sinuous path if they want to drive to that other greenhouse location. Alright, I'll need to eat. Ah, that is quite useful larva. That is quite a lot of silkworms. Something really sped up. Growth fuses not as useful right now, nor our production. What I really need is, yeah, not these. I need more of the other fuse types. So, trade rocket. How many points do I currently have? 36,000. I've already got quite a few fuses, actually. But I want to have access to these to ship to the next destination. So I'm going to pull in... I guess the 2 extra oxygen fuses there. Alright, we have launched. I wanted to drink, game. So we're gonna launch some rockets. How many of each type have I launched already? I only have 1 animal rocket, and 1 insect rocket, and 1 plant rocket. And 1 oxygen. Oh boy, alright. So another one of you. And you, and you, and you. Just to start... Oh, no, I selected the wrong ass thing. Not that one. That one. And I need to go collect, I think, more traits. I haven't seen the life on the planet yet. Not the animal life. Okay, there's 5 traits. Go get more. Can I automate the tier 3 food yet? Maybe? How many is this? 12? 16? Alright, setting it back in the species. Traits. That's actually enough for 2. Put away that quartz. Oh, I put more in there. Didn't realize I put cosmic in there. Put cosmic in there. There's just random stuff everywhere, don't mind me. Oh, I need those. Bees. Mutagen. Uh-oh. You're not you're not requesting them. I'm making them. I'm just not... Excuse me, I'm not... One moment. Autocrafters. Hello? I've been purposefully avoiding grabbing mutagens because I assume that I have them. When the reality is, I'm making bacteria samples and not any of the mutagens. Really? It moved the moment I clicked. Alright. Mutagen. Tier 2. Tier 3. Tier 4. Something's like immediately eating even tier 3 mutagen. Oh, it's these. It's these larvae. So what did I... Oh, I don't have the recipe for the tier 3 food. Right. When do I even get the recipe for the tier 3 food? Not on this body. Is that an Aqualus? Yeah, that's one of the late Aqualus unlocks, along with Quasar Quartz. Still don't have the the purple one. Gotta get that from somewhere. Any hoozles. Bacteria sample. Tree bark. Oh, I'm carrying the Lirma. Fertilizer tier 1. There's one of the 2 tier 4s that I need. Thank you for that. Actually, I don't even need the tier 3, I need the tier 2. And a mutagen. Okay. Theoretically, that's everything? To do at least these rockets. So I'll be launching 5 rockets in total. I did not bring 5 engines. Whoopsies. No, they're just hanging out down there. Don't mind them. The second most important rocket. That brought that down to 3 hours. Meh. Just, eh. I'm actually lacking on the actual insects themselves. I only have these 2. I don't think I have them fused either, but the thing is with these, the fuses aren't as useful due to the very high percentages of the actual insects. Are you supplying? Why are the bots not removing? Probably because I don't have enough bots. Probably because there's not enough bots. Alright, well, I think I may be just about ready to leave. I kind of want to have this finish in this stream, though, so... The problem is that I would have to double my rate of terraformation for it to happen in this stream to officially complete it. Don't think that's going to happen. I don't think I'm going to be able to double the pace. Theoretically, how many, like, heat rockets could I launch? How many rocket engines do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Plus some tier 2 rocket engines. I'm not gonna do tier 2 rockets. They eat up fuses that I'm not willing to get rid of. So I think I'm leaving. Yeah, I think I'm leaving. I need to bring the stuff for this interplanetary exchange shuttle, because that's very important. Ideally, also the stuff for... Well, it says to bring the stuff for the extraction platform. And the rocket. But I'll be able to bring everything after I land. As long as I can get one of these interplanetary exchange shuttles, I should be able to bring in from both Humble and from here. In fact, I should probably bring enough stuff for 2 of these so that I can bring in from both Humble and here of Selenea. Stuff that's... Well, what am I even producing here? What can I say that I'm even making here at this point? Because we are quite limited on... Well, there's the larva. There's the larvae that exist. And I believe that these do count as storage for pickup. And it will just take a while for all of the mutagens to back up and accrue. Yeah, I don't have access to infinite super alloy to actually make this here. But I don't need infinite blazar. That's the key. It's like I don't really need the infinite blazar. So it's like, okay, of the stuff I'm making, I guess the only thing I would be importing really that's produced here is the larva and the food, of all things. And like phytoplankton. If I need basic resources, I guess basic resources, but it's only like the most basic of basic. A lot of this stuff is coming from the other planet. Okay, well, I will need to bring cosmic quartz. I'll bring 2. I'll bring 4 of the cosmic quartz just to have a couple of extras just in case. 4 circuits. I'm carrying a super alloy, and I need a uranium. Stop trying to rename. 2 uranium rods. I will need the things for power. Do I have a container? Weird. Huh. U, Y. And then what's eating it? Something was eating it. I think the Y is I don't have any loose iridium. And no loose uranium either. Okay, the solution is to break down one of my current power supplies. Yeah, it cuts down on the total available power, but it gives me enough stuff to build one. I'm gonna want to have the stuff to build the tier 2 machine optimizer as well, at least a couple of those, actually. Oh, I just tossed in way too many of these. Anything I have exactly 3 of? No. So sad. Okay. Yeah, I guess we just do what we did before, right? Bring the stuff for a drill and a heater. If I have it. I probably don't have enough super alloy rods. Wonderful. Great. I can't engage with this right now. And I have to be quick to remove the thing. Wow. Kind of blows. Oh well. I have some things. Yes, I know. I need to eat. And I need water. God, I need box stuff. But I guess I'll mine it while I'm there. Aluminum. Aluminum. Aluminium. That's like I have to wait for this to fully accrue 8. And then I can make an extra super alloy rod. And I'll need a few of these. I do not need a tier 2 rocket engine. That I don't need. I can throw that away. Just like these fusion energy cells, I don't need to take them with me. Same with the explosives, I don't think I'll need to take those with me. Don't think I'll need to take... maybe. Fuses are an entirely different beast. Okay. Fuses. Right, I've imported trade rocket, some fuses. So give me 3 pressure, 3 heat, 3 plant. I brought 5 oxygen, but I don't need to bring 2 of them. In fact, I don't need to really have the oxygen at the very beginning. I will import them. And I don't need the plant ones at the very beginning. I just need the heat and pressure ones and the power ones. Alright. I don't remember if I need a trade rocket one or not, but probably not. Okay. I think I'm about ready to go. I am just in case. Just in case. Oh, no. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? I am bringing that. And I should have, or I should not fill every spot. Maybe. Right, osmium rods. I'll take a couple of those. And like token zeolite? Nah. I'll import absolutely everything. Alright. Drink, and then I'm leaving. We're going to Aquila. Or Aquilis. Whatever the hell the name is of the place. This thing is just like gonna be stuck forever. It says ordering from Humble, and it just left. Because it's sending it selenium, but I don't have anything to receive it out there. Alright. Yeah, time to go. Go to Aquilis. It's like, oh, bring the things with you. But no, we're going to Aquilis. It's time to leave. Our goal is now to terraform Aquilis. Warning, low power. Okay, so there is normal stuff here. Step 1 is drop off my rover. Because there's no air. But there is water to drink, so turns out I did not need to really bring any of that. No breathable atmosphere, anyway. It's gonna be a little painful, actually, having enough physical space. Wow. Really? Enough physical space for, even 8 of these tier 5 drills. And I'll need to place the... oh. That's why I had the tier 2 rocket. Oops. So, when did that save? When did that last save again? When was that? When was that last autosave? Before I left. Okay. Yeah. So, about that. That never happened. We haven't left this planet yet. I was like, why do I have a tier 2 rocket engine? I don't need a tier 2 rocket engine. Yes, you do! Should be like the first thing I make. You know, I'm gonna take that so I have the thingy with me. Go to Aquilus. Surely I had everything that I needed, right? No. You put away something that you absolutely needed. Alright. Take 2. Give me this building. Alright, we want to import from Humble wonderful things, absolutely everything. All the super alloy rods, all the iridium rods, all the uranium rods, as many as I can. Eight of each of those, plus one thing, which will be what? I don't know. Zeolite, unit, launch. Get thine ass out here. Power. Rover. Alright, so as I was saying, the issue is going to be having enough space to end up putting 8 of these tier 5 drills close enough together for thingies. I need another tier 2 plant rocket unlocked. Woohoo! Alright, so before I start building a base, trade rocket multiplier fuses can be crafted now. Yeah, I don't really have the loose super alloy. I won't be getting the loose super alloy, so I'll just mine out the stuff that I need for a base. Titanium. 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 I just need a box. Build for me a box. Oh, I need another iron. Can barely see my stats because of the sand being too bright. You have a ring. So there's phosphorus out there. Oh, I know what's gonna happen. I can see what's going to happen. It's blatantly obvious. There's going to be volcanic activity that's going to cause more islands to emerge over time. That's like blatantly obvious because I saw the stages, the stage names, and there was a lot of what they called seismic activity, quote unquote. Yeah, it's more islands will emerge over time, basically, is what that means. Hello? Okay. Clam? Clams with things? Sure. I will take things from clams. Thank you, clams. Any more clams? Do we have clams? Any clams around here? For now, I'm gonna fill the vehicle. I'm very hesitant to use the space that I have here at the moment. So what else was it that I needed to build or wanted to build? Ah, I did end up having enough super alloy. It just wasn't all on me at the same time. Okay. Alright, let's go over here. Let's do this one over here. Pretty sure I can fit 8 of these in here. Tier 5 heater. What I don't have is enough for additional, or for too many additional machine optimizers. Really, I just have the one for the power right now. And that's about it. I have enough stuff for one more. So then the question is, do I do it for heat or pressure? I'm going to do the heat one first, I guess. Again, I'll have to import basically everything for the inorganic resources. I should bring in the stuff to build another interplanetary exchange shuttle, so I can have at least 2 of those. In fact, I didn't bring the second engine. I should have brought 2 engines, because I brought everything else to build 2 of these, except for the engines. We're not reloading any save. That's not happening. We're not doing it. Not this time. Ain't happening this time. That's just we have to be patient for this thing to deliver stuff back to me. So, exploring! Oh boy, that's deep. Is there anything on the bottom? Is there anything here? If there's anything that's underwater that we have to explore, well, that's going to be a reason to have access to oxygen. There's absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. It even goes deeper. Oh my goodness. Nothing at all, shall we say, yet. Yet. Going up. Going up. And going up. Up and away. I've apparently... Yes, I was going that way. Though I now need to keep an eye on my air. I'm assuming that taking the straight line path is going to be faster going back, so I can wait until a little below half air. Maybe. Or maybe I should just build a depot out here for air. Yeah, that's probably the safer bet. Clams! Here there be clams. I need more iron. Iron, not titanium. There's a hell of a lot of titanium. Where is iron? There's an iron. I need one more iron. There we go. A box with a door. Now we have air. Alright, clams. Where were you? Here. Clam. With frog eggs. It has froggy eggs. 1000% froggy eggs. Any more clams? Clams with eggplant seeds. How'd those get here? How did eggplant seeds get here, huh? Who brought those here? There's supposed to be no human life no human activity on this particular moon. Oh. Okay, we have green. Let there be green. Don't know what the green storm is all about. Thou shalt green, apparently. Another 2-2 rocket. Woohoo. Where are the clams? Oh, we have a fallen satellite. With a few things in it, actually. You know what? At this point, I will take it all. And some clams. Nice. I mean, may as well take everything while I can. Rover's a little superfluous, though. A little pointless on this particular moon. At least for now, until we get some more activity changing the landscape. Alright, so I think I still have to go down here. Have I looked at these clams? Nope. Little clam. Where these clams are getting all their crap, I don't know. How those silkworms are alive in a clam, I don't know. I don't think I want to know. What can I drop? The Lirma for now. I can come back for them. Alright, go back. There's still that place. And another, and that one. I think that's it. I wish this map scrolled just a little bit faster. I really wish this map would scroll just a little bit faster. The exchange rocket should be back, at least. I may tell it to bring in some stuff from Selenea next. Alright, air. Fill. Said fill the thing. Alright, give me stuff. Selenea, I want you to send me Tier 2 rocket engines, circuits. Oh, what is it to make this thing again? Energy multiplier fuses. Was that the correct thing? No, that was the extraction platform. I want this thing. I need circuits, and I think that would be it. Find circuits in this list. There. Apparently I only have 8 to bring. From there, I want you to send me seeds for each food type. Umblea seed, because apparently I have an extra one of those. Some quartz. More than one of each. Osmium. Alright, go. Go so that you can come back. Okay, I have the ability to build a couple more of the drills, so I'll build the drills, which would mean that I should probably swap the fuse stuff, the fuse situation. Yeah, I should do that. Okay, let's do that then. Because I don't have enough stuff to build another one of these for heat, I'm actually going to move my multiplier well, alright. The range on these is huge, so I'm just gonna move this here and switch it to pressure, and it would actually add pressure to that over there as well. Because I'm pretty sure that adds a little bit of pressure. But I'm gonna build 2 of those. And this will add pressure to that. That should vastly increase the pace of things. What do I need for frogs, actually? I don't have a common larva. Wondering if I break... I don't think I can get a common larva if I break down a silkworm. Could I? Ah, hello. Hello. Noises. The land is rising. Land ho! Rising from the depths, an entire island. Who could have called it? Who could have possibly known? Alright, I need to build the, screens. Progress screen. Silicon, iron, cobalt. Terraformation. Blueprint. Energy. Another cobalt. Silicon. Need more silicon. Silly Willy Billy Con. And need a lot more iron. Where be all of the iron? Huh? Here there be iron. Okay. Think I have enough iron. Ooh. Beans! We got beans. Glorious beans. I do want to go there. Start exploring, but for the moment I need to place a few screens. No, not the... Wait, yes, the transmission. No, the power. I do need transmission, mapping... Oh no, not mapping. Orbital info. Solar system screen. That's why I'm bringing in those quartzes. Alright, so tier 2 wind turbine is a thing that exists. How much power does it give? 290. Meh. Again, it's like pointless. Like, why? It'd be one thing if you like started here, and that was one of the early unlocks, but you don't. So, and you can't. A T3 butterfly farm, huh? That might be useful, maybe. Maybe more storage. I have the things. I can build a big box. Build me big box. It's a big box. Start moving things into the big box. How much longer for this guy to come back? A little under 3 minutes. I'm still going to fly out there. Let's go. Now I'm gonna really be trying to pump in more stuff from Humble. Probably have both of the like have multiple deliveries coming at the same time because I just need so much material. All right, hello. Hello, Clam. You have 4 things. Oh, that's not good, actually. Oh. That's really good, actually. Hold up. Hold up. I was like, I don't see any regular resources here, and then it's like, oh. Oh, that's why. There's just straight up super alloy on the ground here. The problem with that is air. So I have to leave now. So I need to bring the stuff to build an air pocket there. It's unfortunate that there isn't a that I can't automatically mine the super alloy from there. Because I can only do that for the phosphorus. So that's a little bit less stuff that I have to import. Still gonna have to import it though. ETA 14 minutes from corals. Ooh, we have enough obsidian. I can build another machine optimizer. If I have the explosive powder. No, that's not what I want. I don't have the explosive powder. Shocking. Well, I guess that's what I'm importing next. Alright, change to humble. Bring me explosive powder. Bring me a bit of food. Super alloy. Osmium. That's it. That's all I can fit. Launch. Ah. Have I? Yes. I can now build this. I just need to mine 3 iron. How long will it take for me to find 3 iron? And 3 titanium. I think I'll end up with the 3 titanium a lot faster than the 3 iron. That's the 3 titanium. 1 more iron. There we go. Huzzah. Alright, this planet is actually interesting because foundation grids exist. And what's stopping me from foundation gridding all across the water and putting terraforming stuff on those foundation grids? Wait, do you just get more stuff over time? Did I not access those 2 already? I thought I had accessed those. Okay, so seemingly these clams respawn stuff. They refill. The clams refill. How often do they refill? What's the time on that to refill? Because I know I've accessed those clams already. Huh? Let me build another thingy, then. Locker storage the second. Boop, boop, badoop. Another one of those. In you. Actually, I wanted another 2 of these. Also from Humble. give me 8 iridium rods, the 8 osmium rods, the 8 super alloy. Obsidian launch. That's exclusively why I brought those things. I want actually just a regular recycling machine. So I need several units of loose super alloy plus the deconstruction stuff, which means I need a crafting station. Bring me loose super alloy. Yeah, and this is the point where I'm thinking I'm gonna need to put down the trade rocket fuse. Have you respawned? No. I'm thinking it's at least 10 minutes on that respawn timer. Alright, give me more of the resources. I need more iron, in particular. Okay. That may be good enough. Among the next stuff that I'm going to build is going to be the automatic extraction. The tier 3 ore extractors. Okay, these have stuff again. Oh, I need to bring in pulsar quartz. Duh. Gotta make sure I have enough power. Oh, and I think I haven't brought in stuff for more of those either. Alright, give me this crafting station. Of all the things to be short on. Okay. That will help a lot. By being able to deconstruct things like a silkworm. It was an uncommon and not a common. Dang. I just wanted to check if it was a common or an uncommon. I need to bring those as well. Sheesh. 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 There's gonna be another one coming there. $372, 336. Okay. Come on, drink. How much power do I have? 3.7. Build me more of those. Yeah, I need more osmium. More osmium! More super alloy. Okay. Cool. That's enough for 2 more. That's enough for 3 more. It can't be built on the water, even though the water is shallow. So I now have 6. Just need 2 more. Voila, I have the stuff for 2 more. Alright, bring me pulsar quartz. That's not pulsar quartz. Excuse me? Pulsar quartz. Yeah, a full load of that. That would be great. Alright, so then 2 of these. These. No. Okay, fine. Then I have to go move this, most likely. Okay. It doesn't need to be moved because that one in the distance is not being affected by this, but just for my own sanity, I don't want there to be an issue with this. Take those pressure fuses. Okay. The next rocket coming in, I'll request the larvae. Hey, I've gotten the tier 2 rocket blueprint now. Still got another minute for this next rocket. Have you respawned? No. Let's get the stuff for these guys. That's 3. 4. It's 3 titanium each, huh? Oh, titanium. One more. Okay. So now I can start placing the mines for the basic resources. The geological structure of the soil of this moon does not allow the extraction of minerals. It's a robot collector for phosphorus. Cool. Well, now I know. Neat. How lovely. Such a wonderful gameplay mechanic that is. That's so fun. Give me that. Great, now I'm gonna have to expend effort to import all of the basic resources. Or just don't, and break down super alloy when I need stuff. I guess that works too. Okay, give me larva. Yes, I'll take some bees. I need some rares. What else? Oh, I guess I'll need some silk. Oh, you have meteors. Meteors inbound. Oh yeah, speaking of meteors. I have to launch some rockets that will bring in meteors. So what are these meteors gonna have? Doesn't help if they're landing in the ocean. So what do you have? Is this normal resources? Is this a way to get me more normal resources back? Yeah, this is just standard resource recovery. Alright, well, whatever. Oh look, I'm out of room. Choose super alloy and a circuit. That's what I would have thought. Okay. Oh god, I need to launch some rockets. Launch platform. You. Huh? Okay. Bring me a load of iron. I hate that I'm doing this. Bring me a load of each thing. Surely I'm gonna end up with so many of these in the grand scheme. Okay, so the tier 2 insect spreader rocket is actually useful. That one's useful. I'll spend that. Tier 2 asteroid rocket, no. Not the fuse, not spending fuses. Not spending pressure fuses. Nope, sorry, not gonna happen. Plant, again, these are not things that I can automate. So they're not... whenever they're gonna take stuff that I can't really automate, it's pointless. Completely pointless. It may as well not exist. So we're gonna make those. I don't know if I don't think I have the tree bark here. I'll have to import tree bark for these others. I think I have enough for the regular insect spreader. I don't currently have with me tier 3 fertilizer, like tier 4 mutagen. It's like I can bring this stuff and mine this stuff to be able to make the 5,000%, but also there's that. Not like I have the insects right now. So for now... Oh, and I probably don't have the engines either, the rocket engines. Yeah, so I need to have... kind of need to have rocket engines. Kind of need to have the ability to build these things. I have the stuff for an autocrafter, right? Autocrafter, autocrafting. I have loose osmium. A little bit. A little bit of loose osmium. Realistically, I won't need that many autocrafters on this planet, on this moon, I should say. I don't have loose uranium. I apparently have loose uranium. Had. Past tense. Had. Loose uranium. Do I not have any rods? No uranium rods? At all? Ah. There are uranium rods. Oh, and a rocket engine. I just want to get everything out and into the base. Yeah, keep those. I was going to break down some of these. Not automatically, though. I think that was kind of a useless thing about the T2 version of this. Like, I wish it still had the button to automatically do the thing. Oh, you're out of something else. Probably the super alloy. Alright, make some more. the 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3, break down a rod. And then I'm going to need resources. Standard resources. Cobalt and silicon. Wonderful. Okay, that's here. Great. Bring me... more super alloy. And silicon. Come on, let me drink. Hello? Let me drink. Why can I not drink? There we go. Let's put away the stuff. How much power do I have? Yeah, I was thinking I would need more soon. Just put that away for now. I'm actually 1 short. I'm 1 unit short. Okay, that's enough for 6 rockets. Now I will need... if I want to do 3 each, it would be 3... 9 silicon and 9 cobalt. Two, 1, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, 4. 6, 4, 7, 4, 8, 4, 9, 4. So now it's just silicon. 5. No, that's iron. Six. That was iron. 5. Six, 7. Eight, 9. Okay. Before I launch these rockets, I'm going to probably try to build another heat thing. More! Game wants me to have more resources. Speaking of more resources, here's even more resources. Do I have the, yeah. I don't have the super alloy rods. I don't have enough super alloy rods. Put those away briefly. Okay, I have enough stuff for 2. And the limiting factor is the explosive powder. Alright, build this. Ooh, good point. Was just thinking, if I have 2 more explosive powder, I can build the heat fuse, and the heat fuse is actually far more important. I do have 2, and I do have 3, and I need a uranium rod. Okay, and I need the fuses. Where did I put the heat fuses? Okay. So the fuses each give 500%. Okay, machine optimizer with heat fuses. And then all that gets multiplied by the rockets I'm about to launch. As soon as I pull out the cobalt and silicon again. I want all of the cobalt. I want all of the silicon. Apparently I pulled out too much obsidian. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Off they go on their mating dance. Dances. Oh boy. Alright. Next. It's 4 and 5. It's 4 super alloy to 5. T2 outdoor farm has unlocked. What does that need? The tier 3 fertilizer to replace the tier 2, and also bioplastic. Okay. I'm actually going to pull this out and then pull in from Selenea the tier 3 fertilizer, as well as bioplastic, if you have any. Yeah, pull in all of the bioplastic and whatever, a few bees, a few more bees. Launch. You brought in a load of iron, now you can bring in a load of titanium. Okay, that adds a lot more power. Yep, good. Good, good, good. Eat. Load stuff. Fish. Fish farm. Or the froggies. Froggies? Did I ever get the larva? Yes, I got the common larva. What about tier 1 fertilizer, huh? What about that tier 1 fertilizer? Did that ever appear? No. I never brought tier 1 fertilizer. Yikers. That's a shame. What did I get for breaking down the dude, though? Yeah, I should have... Like, I remembered I broke down a thing, so I should have gotten that. Also, water collectors. I need the water collectors. Magnesium, aluminum, and a loose super alloy. It all starts with one. Also, I need a frog egg. That's a frog egg. Alright, Froggo. You need 300 ppt of oxygen. Well, that's a shame. I need to import tree bark. Import. Give me some tree bark. What else? Bacteria samples. Where are those? There. Tier 2 fertilizer. Zeolite. Okay, we've got our silicon. And we've got more super alloy to muck about with. Should I try to build a flower? Nah. How about the tier 2 biodome? Well, that needs fertilizers, regular fertilizers, so I need to import regular fertilizer to get the biodome. I was also thinking I should have the algae generators, but that means I have to import bioplastic and fertilizer. Actually, if I instead make the algae... Yeah, the algae might be a instead thing. Need to grab a manganese, or magnesium, excuse me. But I do need that to bioplastic. It's coming in 282 more seconds. Ugh. Is it just me, or does this moon feel a lot like Waiting Simulator? Oh, there's more stuff now. There's more stuff down there. I think it's potentially time to do more exploring. Just as long as I bring with me the stuff to build an air thingy. That should be all I need. Going back out that way. That way where I can build, or mine mines. Mine mines, yes. Mine super alloy from the ground. Just find the super alloy on the ground. all the way out there. This was the first place to appear, and then there's all of that over there to find, to explore. Okay. Compartment with door. So there should be more super alloy on the ground around. Would hope if I could actually see it though. Oh, we've got larva appearing already. We've entered the larva phase. We're at 7.6 Giga TI already. That's pretty awesome, actually. Ooh, hello. Mine? This stuff is mine? Yes. I will gladly take all that. Hello, you're gold. Golden clam. Containing a golden seed. Who'd have thought that the golden clam would contain a golden seed? Ah, we can craft the energy multiplier fuse now. Hello, green clam. Goodness. So much stuff. Ah! Things. Yoink. So many more things to yoink off of this coral. I want to yoink more off the corals. Oh, we've got these as well. What does that need? Interesting. Pestera seeds. I kind of want to get on top of this. Yoink. More super alloy to yoink. Please. Liz. Aww. Air. Well, it has been 3 hours, folks. I don't know if you've noticed. There's also seemingly even more. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. There'll be even more over there, okay. And more. Hey, silkworms, okay. That's nice. That's the edge of the map. That's the edge, okay. So we have the ability to collect, with the robot grabber, sulfur from over here, as well as bioplastic just from the map, and all 3 of the insect types, all from the robotic grabber, and silkworms from the robo grabber. But yeah, we've reached the end of the stream. Oh boy. With that, we've begun the journey on Aquilus. I would like to thank you all for watching. This has been Talking Shiv. If you enjoyed the stream today, do all the social stuff down below the video. I will be back with more on Thursday. I hope to see you all then.